Here we are in front of this 220 Sea Race Sun Deck, just the boat to kick off the summer with. Here we are with this 220 Sea Race Sun Deck. All the covers are off. Checking out the bow, we see it's loaded with features, which we'll point out. Coming down the starboard side, we see we've got a nice large cockpit right here with an extended swim platform. Checking out the boat, we see we have a transom shower right there, large sun pad, lots of space back here for different activities. Under that hatch right there, we have storage, wet storage, so we could even fill it up with ice. Right up under here, we see we've got the boarding ladder. Sea Ray uses 3 steps on this size boat with an extra wide step. There we see our lounge pad. We've got dual bucket seats with the thigh rise feature on here. And right in here, we have a nice private porta potty. Oops, sorry about that. That's actually been plumbed to pump out. As we move forward, we see we've got gunnel storage there. Under this step right here, we actually have cold storage. At the bow, besides the shower, there is yet another boarding ladder and our anchor. Under these hinged seats, we see we have finished storage for both wet and dry items. Behind the helm, we see Sea Ray's gotten very creative. For those days when you're out in the cold, the door doubles as a wind dam door. And right in there, in our storage, we have both the Sony iPad pod ready stereo along with the ignition. Coming around, we see at the helm we've got Sony stereo controls, Merc Cruiser SmartCraft gauges, tilt steering, and a thigh rise bolster seat right there. Yet for a different view of the cockpit area, we see our twin bucket seats swivel around, and our bench seat becomes a nice seat with our cocktail table right there. The Sea Ray's powered by 5.0 liter engine, fuel injection, and we'll take a look at that in a second. Engine access is easy. This whole back seat lifts up. The hatch is supported on twin gas struts. This boat is powered by a 5.0 260 horsepower MPI fuel injected engine. We also have the neutral salt system here to flush it out when we're finished for the day. Notice how nice and clean she is. And we have some extra storage right along the side of the engine right here. This concludes our interior video on this 220 Sea Race Sun Deck for sale at South Mountain Yachts.